What's going on? How is everybody doing? It has been a long week. It's been hot this week. Of course, we in Florida. The sunshine say Mr. Pineapple out here. I had a productive week. There's been a lot going on. Man, I just want to vibe out to some fashion music. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a feeling. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some feelings tonight. Look. We about to have some feelings tonight. Look, it's about to be some funny stuff tonight. But listen, I want to give y'all some updates. Listen, I made a post earlier about Royal Blossom Company, okay? So check this out. Over the last few years, I've been getting many questions, comments, and concerns about this red Spanish tea, okay? The retro tee that I had from when my first production came out, okay? So you just don't. So let me tell you that story briefly, real quick. So that was my goodness, how do I put it? So this was a shirt that we first did from a crowd from an Indiegogo from 2017. Got it fully fundraised. 2018, we had multiple delays because the supplier kept on messing up the shirts. So when we finally did get the shirts was messed up. They was missized, but we still worked with it. Okay, so the prices was kind of fluctuating. It was a nice, sturdy shirt. Never shrunk, never fade. It was the only problem we had was missized and the color was off. So what made the shirt so unique? The Pantones on the shirt was just messed up, but everybody liked the dark feel to it because our brand is vibrant, okay? So the colors pop. Like the Caribbean-based rhythm, like my Caribbean-based rhythm shirt, it pops. Like you could see it from afar. Same thing with that. The red Spanish or the Pan-African shirt, it vibrates from afar. And a lot of people like that dim look, that nice dim look. So okay, so this is what we're going to do. So the upcoming production is I'm gonna do a pre-order release next Saturday. Okay, I'm gonna do a pre-order release, so you'll be able to start pre-ordering that shirt next week. Okay, so I'm ironing out all the details with my suppliers right now with those two shirts. So it's going to be one with the king, one with the queen. The only difference is it's going to say the Royal Blossom Company on it. I'm working on the same type of material for that shirt and the same thing for the other shirt. So it's the vibrant shirt, the red Spanish current, that one is going to be more vibrant and it's going to have a a cotton spandex blend. So you're going to have that shirt. So you're going to have both options. So the sizing, I did put a disclaimer on the sizing. The sizing is going to be men's medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X for the retro. The retro queen, it's going to be small, medium, large, extra large, 2X. And that's the cutoff. The unisex will probably be small, medium, large, extra large, 2X. Maybe 3X, depending on how people are buying. So it's gonna be some good things, and we starting the tank top production and the other shorts production this month. So but these type of productions, it's okay because we live in Florida. I know places for other places it might start cooling down next month, but in Florida we got summer, junior, winter for 2 weeks, spring for 2 weeks, then summer junior again. So we gonna be okay. So you'll be able to have your tank tops, okay? I'm gonna have a special promo video from the Duke and Accent Styles Boutique. They're gonna do a special promo video for the white tank tops that are releasing this month. We're gonna do a big release next week and the following week, okay? So we're gonna have 2 releases this month, maybe 3. And you're gonna be able to pre-order it, and it's gonna come out when it's supposed to come out because we ironed out a lot of different details that we was dealing with from previous productions. So I'm excited. I am truly excited for what's about to happen. So check this out. Today's sponsor, I'm going to show you. Today's sponsor, Okay, we have a sponsor of the show today. Okay, this is gonna be our first sponsorship of Thursday night and Friday night with Pineapple. Okay, so they're 2 different days, same show, just different days. So without further ado, we're gonna give the legendary Kosi Cinnamon Legendary Muffin. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a brief little story about this muffin. You know, I had a little stronghold on this muffin at the Amazon box earlier. They act like they didn't want to give me the code to the box. So this is the first time Amazon gave me a little issue, and I had to call my property manager on cell phone to get that stronghold off here. I couldn't wait till tomorrow. I said deliver at 10:33 today. Okay, I'm getting my muffin. All right, we don't play that around here. See that? This is good. I'm trying to tell you, this is my 3rd one today, and I don't care. Okay? Some of y'all gonna be mad at me. Some of you may think that I'm petty, but I don't care on this live. Okay? Because you're on the platform, we're gonna have some fun. But we had to show out for this legendary muffin. You might want to hit up Kosi Healthy Living, plant-based chef. It's been 8 years since she's been eating fruits, vegetables, nuts, and everything that's grown out of the earth. And this plant-based too. No sugar. You get you one. Get your order in. I got mine in. I'm not sharing with you, so don't ask. Don't come in my inbox. I'm gonna tag at Kosi Cloud. Okay? That's what I'm gonna do. That's all I got to say about that. So without further ado, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the reason why we're here, and we're gonna be talking about STEM and fashion today. So we're gonna be talking about engineering, basically. My boy on the line talking about his business about mechanics and being a mobile mechanic. I've known this gentleman for a while. He's done quite a few services on my car. When I say this man is legit, this man gonna get your car fixed. He's prompt, on time. He gonna get it too, and he can fix all cars. And he gonna get you back on the road. If you stuck on the road, can't figure out why, give him a call, and he gonna come right to you anywhere you're at. He's gonna come to you, no matter what time of night it is. So let me go ahead and bring on my boy, Mr. Jeremiah Brown.
What's up, What's happening? What's
going on, man? Not much, man. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing mighty fine, man.
Yeah, man. I had to do extra today. I had to give him a little bit of extra today.
So enough, man. I had one of them muffins before, man. It's been a long time since I had one of them. I got one from the she was at a Saturday shop.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I got a few of the muffins, man. I got that cinnamon too. Oh man, yeah. I understand.
Tell them about the cinnamon, Jeremiah.
I understand what you're saying, boy.
Let them know.
For real.
Tell them about your experience with the cinnamon muffin before we get into the question.
Oh man, the cinnamon muffin is very good. Very good. Very good, top notch, man. You wouldn't even think it's vegan. It's so good.
I'm trying to tell you.
Even think it's vegan. It's good.
Look, let me tell you something, man. Like, look, them things crack like crack. You gonna keep eating them. Best around, eat your whole batch.
For real.
You got a portion control.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you on the live, coming on live, and being open to being interviewed about some STEM, and some fashion, and we're talking about mobile mechanic services. We need to talk about the industry because a lot of people have questions about their cars and have questions about mobile services. What's the difference between the dealership and yourself and people that do what you do as well? Let's see. Kosi said, Oh yeah, we got you. Look, we
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we could sponsor every week. I think they'd be hot at me because I'll come out with every different flavor. They'd be mad. They'd be trying to get my door. I don't think that's a good idea. But back that a little bit off topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell us about yourself, who you are, and how long you been a mechanic.
Okay, sure enough. Well, my name is Jeremiah Brown, but I go by Jay for everybody that don't know. I run Jay's Mobile Auto and Diesel Mechanic Services. I've been a mobile mechanic here. I've been doing this for about
Oh, you cut out, Jay. That's all good, man. Y'all running interference on my live. I don't know what y'all done did. Now, you seen this muffin. Now y'all want to run interference. This never happened. Okay? This ain't never happened. But if we gonna work through it, I'm not mad. I'm not, we good. You know, we good. We good. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, we having technical difficulties here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we having technical difficulties. I'm going to make sure he good. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Yep. We're going to get through this. But, yeah, but it's having a little bit of technical difficulties. But, yeah, as he was about to tell us his, test, who he was and what he did, as far as his mobile mechanic business. And then it just cut out. But I think y'all was casting spells on my live. See, now he back. I guess y'all stopped.
All right. We back.
Because I think, my audience today was holding grudges, so they was reporting the page a little bit because they couldn't get the muffins.
There we go.
All right, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Unmute and mute.
Oh, you got me on mute?
No, unmute, leave and come back.
I messed up my live, man.
It's all good. We're going to get through this. That's how you know we're going forward. Let me see.
Can you hear me now? Nope. I can't hear you.
All right, so come back in. Let me see. Let me see. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Come back in.
Okay.
All right, Sunshine said, got it. Yep, yeah, we got it. Oh yeah. It's just technical difficulty. Y'all saw this muffins and y'all started acting crazy, but it's okay. Coach said I can hear both of you. Yeah, you can hear. For some reason, he couldn't hear me for some reason, but he got to leave and come back. But yeah, man. So in the meantime, until he come back, so production is gonna be great. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of different things coming out this year. We're working on a few different fashion weeks. I'm telling you, it's gonna be things like we're gonna have that momentum consistently. Like, ain't no more hiccups. It ain't gonna be no more craziness happening and stuff like that, like we did a couple of years ago. Nah, we ain't having that. We're gonna have a lot of different things that's gonna be in the works when it comes to RBC, the brand, and trademark. There's a lot of doors and the floodgates that are open. So let me go ahead and bring them back in. Yeah, I just wanted to. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
I don't know, man. You have some technical difficulties.
Sorry about that, man. Somebody tried to call me on Messenger while I'm on live, and it just went blank, man. That's
crazy, but it's all good. That's what people do. They trying to get to the muffins, man. They trying to get
for real.
But my question was, I say, tell us about yourself and how long you been a mobile mechanic.
Oh, okay. So no. Yeah. So my name is Jeremiah Brown, better known as Jay, and I run Jay's Mobile Auto and Diesel Mechanic Services. I've been a mechanic here for 9 years. I've been doing mobile for I've been doing the mobile mechanic service for about 7 years. So yeah, that's pretty much that's where I'm at with it right now.
Okay. So 7 years. What's your why behind becoming a mechanic?
Well, I became a mechanic because, man, I was always so interested in cars and whatnot. And growing up, my stepfather, he kept us on dirt bikes, four wheelers. Man, he had a man. When I first met him, he had a nice Cadillac, man, nice Cadillac with 215s in the trunk, man. It was nice, man.
Okay.
But yeah, I always liked cars growing up, into motorcycles, dirt bikes, and stuff like that. So I just stayed in it, stay interested in cars. So when I got to high school, I went to Northeast High School, and I was in the mechanic class all throughout high school. So I took mechanics all throughout high school. Plus, I went to college for it too as well.
Okay. He said he took it through, ladies and gentlemen. He said he took it through all through high school. He said, I ain't taking algebra.
No
algebra. Study. I don't know what that is. I'm going mechanics 1, 2, 3, 4. All the diesel 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't care what you talk about.
Yes,
I ain't doing that.
Yes, sir. I'm with mechanics. Stop playing, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
my question is, what kind of cars do you fix on, or is it everything?
I work on pretty much everything from auto cars all the way up to diesel semi trucks, tractors and trailers. I pretty much do it all.
Okay. Okay. What's the most difficult car that you fixed on? It can be truck or car.
I'd say the most difficult car I've worked on is really probably the car that I'm working on right now. It's the car that I'm working on right now at this moment. I'm working on a 2013 Mercedes-Benz C250. So right now I got that thing all broken down. I'm doing a timing job on it right now. So I'm getting the timing back in order on it.
Okay. So explain the timing service on a car, just in general. What's a timing service?
Oh, okay. So for a timing service is basically the engine has to be clocked at a certain degree for the engine to start up, for the engine to run, for it to run smoothly. It has to be clocked at a certain degree. Most vehicles, either they have a timing chain or they have a timing belt. So if any issues with the timing belt or the timing chain, and plus you got guys that keeps the chain in line. So if any of that breaks or whatnot, it could make the vehicle jump timing, which would cause the vehicle to shut down and not start if it's not timed properly.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what makes it hard to do a timing service?
What makes it hard to do a timing service is on just about every vehicle has a front timing cover, or either it's On sign, if you got a front wheel drive, you got a front timing cover, but your engine's just facing a different way. So most vehicles have a front timing cover. You got to take everything from around the engine, the front timing cover off. So it's a pretty big job, and it's well in depth because that whole front cover of the engine has to come off because that's where the timing is at. So
Okay. Okay. How long does a job like that typically take?
a job like that typically takes either it's pretty much I say 4 to 8 hours, but some of them can get up to 16 hours. It could be a 16-hour job. This job I'm working on here is it's a 16-hour job if you got to take the whole time and cover off. On this vehicle that I'm working on now, it has two front covers. So if you just like replacing the chain, you get in one guy, you can just take the top cover off. But if you gotta replace the chain plus the bottom chain plus both timing guides on the engine, you got to take the whole front cover off. So it's a pretty in-depth job. So yeah, it's a 16-hour job.
I see. I see. Yeah, man. Those. I mean, when I first got my first timing belt service, I was in Daytona. I went to an independent shop called Mike's British American. They were pretty good. They gave me the raw.
Yeah.
Cost less. A lot of you gotta look for shops or mechanics, mobile mechanics that got your best interest. Not looking for somebody that's just to fix you a quick fix. Cheaper price doesn't mean better, but you want to make sure the people that you're using are qualified and they're not just trying to hit you over the head.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I had to drop it off and leave it there for a day, which I was cool with instead of going to Volkswagen. Volkswagen at that time, they wanted like $1,200 for that service at that time.
Yeah.
But now it was that timing belt service is almost $2,000 on my car. Specifically, I have a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
So, I got one of the older engines in my Volkswagen, so it was not that hard to do my timing belt. But it brings me, before I get to that, Sunshine had a question. She said, Jeremiah, do I need to make an appointment in advance because I have a Ford F-150 that needs a starter? The year on the truck is a 1998.
Yes, yeah. You will have to call me up and set an appointment. We can set an appointment up, and I can come out. I can come out whenever we get that appointment set up.
Yeah, there you go. So let me ask you another question. What out of the big three? You know what I mean by the big three?
Big three.
The big three.
The big three. Hit me with it.
The big three. The big three in Germany. BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen, slash Audi.
Yeah.
Which one give you the most trouble and why?
Ooh, yeah, that's kind of hard right there. It really varies with the issues with the vehicles. Because if any car that you get, if you maintain and keep up on the maintenance properly, any car it'll run for forever. But I would say the most out of those vehicles right there, out of those brands right there, I would probably say the Audi would probably be the worst. Yeah, I would think probably the Audi would be the worst. Yeah.
You say the Audi, why? Why the Audi?
I believe I would say the Audi because man, dealing with these European vehicles, man, it's so much more in depth. it's so much more in depth when it comes to these vehicles. And talking about special, you gotta have special parts. Plus, you gotta have these special tools just to work on the vehicles. Yeah, and I believe Audi would have been a European car. That would be they got just a lot more special bolts and whatnot on their vehicles than others. So yeah, it'd just be harder replacing parts.
Hmm. You probably, I think your difficulty is probably with the trucks then, because
Trucks, man, shoot, trucks is way easier than cars.
I'm talking about the Audi trucks.
Oh yeah.
So the SUVs. So
Yeah.
what happens is, I'm gonna tell the audience just in case they don't know. So Volkswagen is the parent of Audi.
Yeah.
So if you look closely, the Audi and the Volkswagen look just alike.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not much different. Too much
The
different.
parts and a lot of the parts are the same. About, I would say 67% of the parts are the same. There's some differences. The difference is that's more of the luxury brand. Yeah, that's the luxury brand. I could see some of the parts being different.
Yeah.
But I've never heard Aldi having those type of problems.
Yeah.
You know, you're the master of this field. So you say that's what we gotta take from face value. In my opinion, I thought it was Mercedes just on the parts, because the parts been costing crazy. Then I would say BMW, then Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Because I would say each car has each brand has its downside. I would say the downside to Mercedes is the time it takes to fix the car. It could take a long time to fix it with the right parts. The parts may not be stocked. Some of the parts have to come from Germany. Some of the stuff you may have to take to the dealer. I would say the cost and labor costs a lot. It's the most expensive out of all the ones I've seen. I could be wrong, but Mercedes is the most expensive one to fix.
Yeah.
Because I went on the website one day. I was just curious. I seen a head like $5,000. I said, look like we bought.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Now the parts, for Mercedes, Mercedes, BMW, they are very expensive.
Oh yeah, Kosi said Mercedes is actually not that bad. It's not. What I'm saying is It's not that they're bad. It's just the cost to fix them is this.
Yeah. The cost to fix them, is very, very high.
Yeah, it costs money. Then BMW, the downside with BMW is kind of the same thing, but BMW is, to me and to a lot of people, BMWs are very overrated. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
let me tell you why. All my Beamers, if you had a Beamer, if you own a Beamer, don't take it personal. Let me tell you why. It rides smooth, nice air conditioning, seats nice. Okay. Here's the problem with them. The 5 Series, the 7 Series, they have engine problems. No matter what year you buy them, the oil pan keep breaking.
Yeah.
So the oil, like engine trouble.
Oh yeah, with BMWs, they have a lot of issues with the oil. Like you gotta have a Pacific oil, you gotta have Pacific oil filter, or it will start messing up on you. Yeah.
Yeah, all these brands, and all of them are full synthetic oil cars.
Yeah.
The difference is which synthetic oil.
Yeah, with synthetic oil.
Yeah. And I believe they all full synthetic oils is 10,000 miles, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but 10,000 miles. Quote me. Is it 10,000 miles?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep.
10,000 miles.
Yeah.
And I would say with my car specifically, my Volkswagen brand. The problem with Volkswagen, I would say, mechanics be frustrated with the way the design is set up.
Yeah.
Their design. It's not that it's hard to fix. It's just the design, because with Volkswagen they have it. The specs are they just in weird spots. Like it'd be hard to get to it. It's just like it gets annoying. Like parts and stuff.
Engineering, yeah, is.
But the upside to it, nobody can't rig your car though.
Yeah, they can't rig it. Yeah,
they can't steal it neither.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard to steal.
The key, see, you can't go to like a locksmith and get your car, and they can make a key. That key comes from Germany, matching the VIN number.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. Now, with Volkswagen, out of all the big three, Volkswagen got the most oldest vehicles on the road.
Yeah.
That mystery machine got 100. Let's see, no, not 100. The mystery machine got 700,000 miles on from 1969.
Wow.
You know that big fat van that with the big Volkswagen symbol. You see them every now and again.
Yeah.
You know that thing got a whole bunch of thousand miles.
Wow.
Think about it. That car's still on the road from the 60s.
Yeah, from the 60s.
The Beetle cars, and they're fuel efficient.
Yeah.
So, you gotta take your pick with cars. You gotta choose your car, because I like that class of cars, because it's not just a status symbol, but there's a theory. Oh, these cars don't last. Oh, if you don't fix them. No, let me explain something to you. My car has over 272,000 miles on it. No, they last.
They do last.
They last. No, let me tell you what see, here's the problem. They drive them like Pontiacs, Chevrolet.
For real.
No, you drive a car. Like when that engine light come on, it's telling you what to do.
What to do.
You either gonna listen, or you gonna listen.
People put a blindfold over, man.
They ain't listening to it. And when the car don't start, they looking at the car.
For real.
The car done did something to them.
Yeah, for real. Hey, man, I'm telling you, that's all you gotta do. If you keep up on the maintenance, man, service your vehicle when it needs to be serviced. Keep up on the maintenance. Check engine light pop on, go get it checked out, see what's going on. Man, you stay up on those things, a vehicle would run for forever. It'll run for forever, no matter what vehicle it is.
And then, it's funny, people that drive those cars, when I used to get in their cars, I never seen a person who had any of those cars had they check engine light on when I got in.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Any light come on, oh yeah, this thing telling the truth.
For real.
You need to go look this up now.
Straight to the deal. To the deal.
I mean, I've been through most of my maintenance issues came in 2021. Like everything, throughout that year failed. I'm talking about fuel injectors failed, manifolds failed. What else failed? Alternator failed.
Alternator don't fail.
Man, that thing failed. What else? What else about the engine? Or timing belt failed. I'm on my third timing belt. So understanding the check engine has codes. Okay, so your codes you gotta follow and contact. Because you don't know what the code is. It could be something simple, or it could be something big. My engine light came on because I needed a new gas cap. So I needed a gas cap. Something I did, I fixed that. All in 2021. So I wasn't mad at these parts because it was fair. Car had 89,000 miles, and none of those parts failed since I had the car since 2015, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair for real.
That's fair.
Man.
And it broke down back to back. Man, you need to get a car. Nope. We gonna fix it. Till that thing said I can't do it no more, we get a new one.
That's it.
But everything just keep cranking up is good. So just keeping up with the maintenance is very key. That's why it comes with the manual.
Very key. Yep.
But most people don't come with manuals. They don't read the manual.
They not reading that thing.
Yep.
Not reading it.
Yep, it's the user. It depends on the user. Yep. So let me ask you another question. What does mileage mean on a car? What does that mean?
Basically mileage just means the amount of time that the tire's been on the road and been moving the vehicle. That's all mileage really is. How long that vehicle been on the road and how long it's been moving. You also got engine hours too. It'll tell you how long your engine been running, how many hours your engine been running.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What's the highest you've seen a car be at?
The highest mileage for a car, probably the one I've seen. Well, no, I seen I think it was a Mitsubishi. A Mitsubishi. It was up there, up like 600,000 miles.
A Mitsubishi?
A Mitsubishi, yep.
That's a sorry car. What? Sorry. Wow.
Yep.
You got a Mitsubishi up there, boy?
Yeah, Mitsubishi, yep.
That person was living at the house. They had bills. They had no responsibilities. They could not, they could buy a car.
Yep.
They was on their second strike.
But I got a vehicle right now. It has 489,000 miles on it. Yeah, it's a Lincoln MKT.
That's not. I will say this.
Yeah.
This is rare for an American-based vehicle.
Yeah.
Rare.
Nah, really, American vehicles, man. American vehicles, they the best. American vehicles are the best. Yes, American made.
You think they the best? Are they the best because they're easier to fix, or they better quality? Let's distinguish this.
Better because they're easier to fix.
I had to see audience. I had to ask him that specifically because I know let me break it down a little bit.
Better because they either quality, not so much.
Yeah, man, 400,000 is rare out Lincoln. American car, they give out about 125, man. Transmission hit the floor.
Lincolns run, man. You know them old people be having them Lincolns. They had them Lincolns for forever.
You know what? We're not talking about them baby boomers tonight because
they keep them Lincolns for forever, man.
Man, we ain't talking about baby boomers, man. They got as soon as they park their car, they got hood up fixing the car. They've been fixing the car since 82.
And never let go of that thing, man.
Man, that thing got air freshener. They got the original stock seats.
Original, all original.
Oh my God!
Got the original spare tire in that thing.
Got the original, they got all the original stuff in there.
All original, man. Still enough.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean, American cars, they okay. I mean,
yeah, they're way easier to fix. That's the thing. Yeah, they way easier to fix.
They are. Here's the caveat. Now here's the caveat. He ain't tell you. Let me tell you the caveat now. Easier to fix. The parts don't last.
Yeah, the parts do not last. They don't last. They don't make good parts no more.
Dad said Grand Rally, if you take care of your car, it will take care of you too. That's true.
That's true.
That is true. So
Yep.
it's funny, like when you really do take care of your car, like it will last you, no matter what car it is. But some are better than others, depends. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, my favorite car from back in the day, they don't make it no more. My favorite car back in the day was Pontiacs, like the GTO,
yeah.
the Grand Dams, the Grand Prix.
I had a Pontiac Firebird.
The Firebird, boy, they couldn't tell somebody, man, look,
I had the two-door coupe. I had the two-door coupe with the T-top. You could take the T-tops off.
Look, that man had a
cassette yeah, you can't tell me nothing in that Pontiac, man.
Boy, you wish somebody would pull up the stoplight, man. I wish you want to race me. You see what I'm driving? I burn the bird. I will burn you.
Yes, sir. Yes, man.
Yeah, man. That car was tight. That car was tight, man. So that's good. That's good stuff. So let me ask you my next question. What makes a mobile mechanic essential in 2024?
So what makes a mobile mechanic essential is that they can come to you quick. Like you ain't gotta leave your house. I can pull up to your house. I can come check you out wherever you at. Y'all can pull up to your house. I can pull up to your job, wherever you at. So a mobile mechanic, they can pull up to you, check your car out, fix on it on the side of the road, break down on the side of the road, to pull up to you. So that's what makes a mobile mechanic essential. And mobile mechanics really came about for fleets. So like companies that have multiple vehicles, that's where mobile mechanic really originated from. For companies that have multiple vehicles. So you don't want to be driving back and forth to the dealership or to a mechanic shop. So that's when they came out with mobile mechanic service. The mobile mechanic, he can pull up to your fleet, however many vehicles you got, and I can service them all right here at one time. You ain't got to go nowhere. I bring all the parts, all your oil, whatever you need. I can pull up to you and service all your vehicles at one time.
Oh wow, you learned something now. I never knew that.
Yeah.
So what year would you say that this started?
I would say mobile mechanic. It started. I don't know exactly what year it started, but I know it's been around for a long time. Yeah, I know it's been around since at least the 90s.
The 90s? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I can't remember really seeing Mo. Probably wasn't that popular as it was because social media and technology was different. Word of mouth. But now, like in the last,
majority mobile mechanics, it was really these big companies, they had their own private mobile mechanic service. So that's where it really originated from these big like Coca-Cola, these big companies, big trucking companies. They have their own private mobile mechanic service. So
okay. Look, Nick, you need to do that. He said, of course, he said cars were made different back in the day. They were. They definitely were.
Definitely were made different.
My dad said, he said mobile mechanics started back in 1985.
85, yeah. Okay.
So that's some good information. I didn't even know that. That's pretty, and it's funny, like when you think about it, like how that industry has grown and it's starting to really boom because, like at this time of day, something happened in your car, Mazda closed.
Yeah,
they closed. They closed at 7 o'clock. But you gonna do at 7:30.
For real. They close.
He's like, man, I'll come to you.
Yep. I'll pull up to you.
Instead of leaving your car there, and you know what I'm saying? Like you got the tools, you got your flashlight, you got your truck, you know what I'm saying? Even the auto parts store still open till like 10. So you cook it.
30.
Yep. Yeah. So that's good. Yeah, that's definitely how the times have changed over the last few decades, man. I'm like, that's a blessing. So when you say these have private services now, would you see yourself doing something like that?
That's really my goal. My overall goal is to own a few. Is really to own a fleet of semi trucks. I want a fleet of semi trucks, and I want my own property, my own garage, to where I can service my own fleet,
Okay.
and have my own private mobile mechanic services too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you do it just mainly in Florida, or would you just do it nationwide?
Yeah, it'll be mainly just Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of truckers would be able to use that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that man will be at the Flying J.
Yep. I come get you from the Flying J.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we about to get into some funny questions now. Here's the good time.
What's up with it?
Here's the caveat. So
yeah,
we be talking about the cars, and we was just talking about dealerships. I be just loving how these conversations go. We was just talking about the dealership being closed. We about to talk about the dealership. So why the dealership be charging all this money, knowing dang on well? It's like, man, look, and then they be scaring you. And then they try to scare you half to death. See, this is why we tell ladies, don't go buying cars by yourself. Do not go to these dealerships by yourself under any circumstances, because they gonna get you. They gonna say, oh man, you need a new carburetor.
Yeah,
man, your fuel injectors went out 20,000 miles on your car. Man, that's gonna cost $1,500.
Yep, they gonna quote you up.
You know, man, let me see it. Oh man, never mind. You just need an oil change.
For real. They gonna quote you up, man. They gonna build you a nice, healthy quote, man.
Tell me why do they do that? Explain to me, why do they do that opposed to keeping it fair and simple? And when you quote them, it be just different.
Well, dealerships, man, they wanna upcharge you. They want you to bring your vehicle in so they can get the most out of you. Really, they really want they're there to upcharge you. They are there to upcharge you on any service. They're gonna upcharge you and put it on a piece of paper for you. They are gonna put it on a piece of paper for you, for real.
Yeah, it's funny. He ain't telling the truth. Like every time I go to Volkswagen for something, I went to Volkswagen. So I'll tell you a story. So I went to Volkswagen a couple of days ago. I told him, yeah, my transmission was skipping on Saturday, and like it was like just jerk. I'm like, oh no, we ain't doing this. Okay, I said the fluid need to be changed. So when I checked, so I took it up there. They called me. You say you don't want to do a diagnostic. It's too sick. It's $235 for what? I know it's the transmission. The fluid need to be changed. She was like, okay, it might damage the transmission. Huh? How damage the transmission? Wait.
Change the fluid.
Change the fluid. Now, mind you, I'm looking up articles. There wasn't really a lot of evidence saying that, but they say the only way you can damage it if you do the transmission flush wrong.
Yeah.
Or you put the wrong transmission fluid in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this was crazy about it. I was like, when they changed it, I said, send me a picture. Send me a picture of the dirty fluid. So when he unraveled it, fluid coming out. Fluid blacker than that thing down there. Burnt.
Man, he sent me the video of that. Fluid was black.
Fluid black. He ain't say nothing.
It was burnt, man. He didn't even say nothing. He just videotaping the fluid. let it run down on the rag, but he ain't said nothing.
You
Usually
know,
they talk
usually
to
they
you, tell you what's going on. You got this going on. Show
he
you
couldn't
this,
tell me he was guilty.
that.
That was guilty.
I thought he was gonna show the CV joints. I know you mentioned something about the CV. He ain't say nothing about CV
He
joints.
ain't say nothing about the axles. He
He
ain't
straight
care
silent.
because it was so wrong.
For
Like
real.
I don't know. See, I know my car and what it does. You know, because I've had it for a decade, so I know what my car does. So I'm like, my car don't never do that. So I'm like, that's the only other explanation. Because to my audience, so the MK5 generation of Jettas. Okay, so that's the Jettas from 2000. I think it's 2005 to 2010. Those Jettas specifically had bad transmission issues. So okay, so the transmissions wasn't working properly, so they fixed it from 2011 and up. Just that specific, it was just that one generation. They fixed it. That just said, "Oh no, we fixing it." When Volkswagen say they fixed that problem, they fixed that problem. They standing on business. They stood on business. I ain't never heard nobody with my car or anybody in the generation this transmission gave out. They stood on business. They said, we fixed that. Whoa, what transmission? You didn't even know it had a problem unless they got the car now. They was like, we don't know what that is. We fixed that. So it's about just knowing the history of your car, how it works, reading the manual, getting second opinions, calling the mobile mechanic. Like I only take it up there as far as like it was really major issues. He doesn't do transmission flushes, unfortunately. The reason being it's a two-man job. Okay? Depending on which car. With my car, German cars is a little different.
It depends.
Yeah, because so with that, it's like it's a timing service with it too. You gotta time it when you're changing the fluid too. You gotta shift it a certain type of way. So you just gotta know what you're doing. It's just cause I sent him all the videos and then I get caught. I said, man, can you fix this? Man, look, I got you. This is how long it's gonna take. I'm gonna get you done in 45 minutes. I was like 3 hours. What y'all doing for 3 hours? What y'all doing for 3 hours? What are you doing for 3 hours?
3 hours, man.
So I had to. He was my car. He changed. So he said, how much? He said, oh, I know what I'm doing. He said, give me 200. I'm like, for timing belt? He was an old guy. He was like, I don't care. He changed a few things. What did he change? He changed He changed a few. He said, man, doing what he changed 15 minutes, changed a few other things. Transmission cable. So, story. So my transmission cable, like there's a little to where it's lays on top of the engine, came off, and it was like, oh, it came off. I'm like, I can't shift it. So I Volkswagen about it. I said I need the bushing to go on top of it. Man, we need to replace the whole cable and shifting system. I was like, how much they cost? $1,200. I said, I just need the little bush came up.
Wow. Yeah. They gonna upcharge you, man. I'm telling you. They gonna upcharge you for real.
They don't know what they don't know. Yup.
For real.
Most of the it's true. And it's crazy because do that, man. It's like you gotta go in the service department visually.
Yeah.
So, you gotta ask questions. Like you gotta have promotions. If you gotta go there, you gotta go there. But I only go there for like oil changes and certain services. But overall, I just see what I need to get inspection. Saying, I just take it to him and he fixes it. I go on carparts.com, AutoZone, buy it, here's the parts, boom. So it's truth, man. You just gotta know. You gotta know you gotta know your business and know your stuff.
Gotta know your vehicle. Yeah, I believe every person should know. They should know the basics around a vehicle. At least
Gotcha.
at least just the basics around the vehicle. You should know.
Gotcha. When should you get a new car?
The best time to get a new car is at the end of the year, around November, December, January. That's the best time to get a new car because dealerships they'll mark the
Yeah.
MSV price. Yeah, they would. You'll probably get like at least a 6 to 10% discount on the price of the vehicle because they want to get off that old inventory. Yeah, they want to get all off that old inventory at the end of the year. So that's the best time to get a new vehicle.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense because I look at not just dealerships. I look at the car rental companies because they have a sales department and they do the same thing. So like every couple of months they get new cars in. So they trying to sell their
Mhm.
cars. They be having low miles on it. They may need like an oil change.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, and you just get you a car from there. That's pretty good
Mhm.
too. Excuse me. That's pretty good too. So, I mean, that's a good point. Mm.
Mhm.
So look into like Hertz or Avis and all them other places for cars.
Oh yeah, yeah. They want to get off all that old inventory. Yeah, so that's the best time for them to sell.
Okay. So I got two more questions and then we're gonna close this thing out.
Yes.
My second and last question is so parts. So
Mm-hmm.
let me ask you a question about parts. So why do parts from like maybe from any decade, it can be from the 70s, 80s, 90s. So these same parts, why do the parts of a car still retain the value, but the car itself decreases in value?
Well, parts maintain value because there there's limited of parts, limited of parts, limited. There could be a shortage of parts, but mostly because parts are limited. Once parts go outdated and they don't make them anymore, they don't make them anymore. So it's hard to find parts, and once you find it, it could be pretty pricey for you to get that part.
Gotcha. So okay,
Mhm.
so that would be another reason that would be time for you to buy another car too because of the part shortage.
Yeah, part shortage. Yep. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. Yep.
They discontinue it. Like, man, we ain't making it no more.
Yep. Yep. They'll discontinue a part in a minute. They don't make that no more. For real. Yep.
Okay,
Hmm.
that makes sense. Okay, that's some good stuff, Jay. This is some good
Yeah.
stuff. Man,
Yep.
I hope the audience is enjoying this live. I'm enjoying this. This is
Yep.
cool.
For real, man.
Wow. Okay, so do you see yourself building your business to a full time thing across Florida? I mean, do you see you moving across different places outside of Florida as well?
um, nah, I don't see myself moving outside of Florida. But I do see myself expanding the business. Like if I want to add on another vehicle and have somebody working out of that vehicle, yeah, I can see my business growing in that way.
Mm, that's good. That's good,
Mhm.
man. I see you doing that, boy. You got a standard, man. You there? You doing something like, man? I'll be there the same day service, boy.
Same day service, for real.
Come up with a unique quote and come up with a unique policy that
Mhm.
caters to your business and finding your niche. Like how do you take it to the next level with your niche and you know this it's some things that you can do with that because STEM like is very needed. There's stuff that you're doing, especially with
Mhm.
diesel trucks. And
Yeah,
call
fast.
man, my truck broke down, man. I'll come fix that too.
Yep, telling you, yeah,
You fix
especially
trucks?
these companies with 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks, you got a whole fleet. It's best to go ahead and get you a mobile mechanic, man, locked in for real. Yeah.
You know what I can see? You know what I can see you doing? I don't know. This just came in my spirit. I know I can see you doing like something like a Uber type deal, like whatever area you in Florida or maybe across the country. You got your app. Download your app. You tell them the problem. They come to you. They got mobile mechanics on deck in your area. They come to you. You can see where they at.
Yo, see right where they at.
Boom. right there.
Yeah.
Man, that'll be
a good idea.
Man, you have something serious to do
that. Yes, I don't know if you've seen this company. It's a company called Swift. It's a company called Swift. Well, it's a big corporation, but they offer mobile service, but they do the basics, brakes, oil changes, and stuff like that. But they'll wash your car for you too as well. They'll give you a detail, they'll wash your car, plus they'll change your oil, or if you need brakes on or whatnot, they'll do that too as well. And it's called Spiffy, but it's a big corporation. They're in several states.
Yeah. It is, folks.
Yeah.
You learn something about mechanics, man. You learn something about your car. Listen, if you need to go hit up Jeremiah, he gonna get you right. If I say fix it, I got a complicated car on here, so go ahead, get your car fixed. He can fix any car.
Yes, sir. I'm mobile. Okay. I'm mobile.
So if he fixing my car, he fix your car.
Yes, sir. I work on it all. Okay. Do it all from auto to diesel.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Make sure if you come up to him with a Lamborghini, make sure you give him notice. Don't just pull up.
Oh yeah. You gotta give me a notice, man, for the Lambo. And Lambo or the Ferrari, man, the Rolls.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
Give me a notice, man. Let me see something.
Hold on, man. I gotta get my manual from inside.
Real.
That man got to take a refresher course before he started opening that hood.
Yes, sir. Surely do. Yes, sir.
Let's see what the comments say. Denise says, thanks, Jeremiah.
Yeah, no problem. I enjoyed this live. I really did, man.
Yes, sir. Kosi says good information. Absolutely. So yeah, we are. This is what we do. Like I said, man, this is what this platform is for. Purpose-driven individuals that want to, get their information, their professional, their professions out. To market their businesses as well as the marketing mine. But it's putting people in purpose and connecting everybody's businesses so we all be in that commonwealth. So you want to make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Royal Blossom Company on the website. The YouTube page is the Royal Blossom 2018. We out here growing. It's going to be news and updates about fashion on there as well as these lives. So until next week, we're going to have another phenomenal guest on. I'm telling you, we just going to keep changing fields. You don't know which angle we come.
They'll never know which angle, man.
They don't know which angle. They was let me tell you something. Kosi was specifically, oh man, you got a plant guy on there, man. Look, he got plant on there. Look, man, young women lost their mind. They ain't know what
plants, man.
Hold on. They got a black man selling plants. Hold on. Where do you find it?
Gotta check him out, man. Gotta check him out, man. For real.
Yeah, like, man, I got to load up.
For real.
They've been in his comments every day.
Yeah.
Daily.
Wow. That's what's up, man.
They're not stopping. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's the vision.
For real. That's the vision, man. For real. Spread the word, man.
Spread the word. So yeah, you already know. Restore, build, create.
Restore, build, create, man.
Yes, sir. The brand values, fun, spirited, and passionate. So you want to have those under your neck, man. I'm telling you, this is what RBC is about.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so make sure y'all stay on this list. Be prepared for these pre-order drops once they come. Especially you ladies and gentlemen been talking about this black shirt. Stop bothering me about it when it's out.
Yes, sir.
Here, I'm not throwing it back again once they
gone. I need that King Me shirt, man. That King Me, man.
Listen, when that pre-order drop, you gonna get it. I'm telling you,
yes,
you gonna get it. So I ain't worried about it. Make sure y'all get y'all orders in. The price gonna be a little higher on this one because this is retro and it's more designs on it. So okay, I'm just letting y'all know.
Oh yeah, we pay for quality.
We not running them back again. So we gonna get you. So yes, sir. So until next week, over and out. Mr. Pamelo, 7:30 next week. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn.
Yes, sir. Tap into my boy. Peace.
Yes. Make sure you find him. How do they find you, Jeremiah? My bad.
You can find me on Facebook at Jeremiah Brown, or you can go on Brown Billy's branch. You can find me on there too. But yep, find me on Facebook at Jeremiah Brown. It's the quickest way to get to me.
All right, there it is. Make sure you get your car fixed. He gonna come.
Yes, sir. Sure will.